What is up, everybody? Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, or as they used to call it, Columbus Day. But as we're finding out and what we already knew, shit was rough back then. In this episode, I'm doing something different. You know, life was crazy back then, life is crazy now, and I wanted to see how life would be as a cashless society. I've already talked about having a credit wipe at 40. I've talked about the social credit system. How if you're a good person, good things will come to you and happen for you. And if you're a hot garbage person, that's where you can stay, in the garbage. And now, zero cash. How would we survive in a cashless society? Let's check it out. It's time to get casually uncomfortable with your host, Chuck Jerome. Viewer discretion is advised. And look, yes, there are positives and negatives to going cashless. And we can kind of see it now. A lot of places are just going card only. Very few places are doing cash anymore. Think about that. But now I'm talking of a fully cashless society. For a couple days, I was like, man, that might be the way to go. But then you think about it and you look into things and you're like, ugh, maybe not the way to go. But here's some positives. There's less risk of physical theft. No one's going to be running up to you and saying, give me your money. But I said less risk. So give me your money turns into get in this car, follow me so we can take your money out of your account. So less, but not zero. Now, it would be easier to track fraud and theft. Paper trails. Everything is going to have a paper trail. So something happens, you can go back. It is documented every time. That sounds pretty good. I like that. Because I know people who have gotten their identities and different things stolen. And it's a sad thing. Like, I need to get people in the mindset, honestly, of changing your passwords every 60 days, right? 60 to 90 days, change the password. 30, 60, 90 days, change your password, keep the motherfuckers guessing. Because if we go cashless, you got to worry about that. But right now, the positives. Less printing costs. You're not going to have to worry about that receipt paper that is giving off the plastic particles, absorbing that shit into your skin. That's one less thing you got to touch. Less transporting. There's money you're going to save right there in transportation costs because gas ain't cheap. And then you don't have to worry about spaces to hold and save the physical money. You can use that building for something else, maybe to help people. But you don't, exclusively need a big ass bank with fucking 20 tellers and all that stuff. You don't need all that. At this point, you'd probably just need a little damn near a shack with maybe a drive-through and 2 tellers. Because everything's going digital. A really good thing would be how transparent things would be, like the government and different businesses. You could see where they're trying to fuck you. You don't get fucked and then go, oh, what was that? No. You might still go, oh, what was that? But now you got that paper trail. Let's see when they stuck it in. That's what that is. So it sounds pretty good so far, right? Like security, safety, Got someone monitoring stuff. Yeah. A lot less discrepancies all over the place, a lot less lost cash. Oh, we don't know where this is going. Nope. There's a paper trail. So that is what I do like. Because again, people are out there. They have the sole purpose of being despicable human beings and try and steal every damn thing away from you. And they call it a job. That's the problem. And we just got to worry about when the times keep changing and they're making everything so much easier, but you don't think, hey, that works both ways. If I'm getting it easier, then they're going to try and take it easier. And just so you understand, when I'm saying a cashless society, I'm saying zero cash, no ifs, ands, or buts, no money, everything digital. You got cards, you got plastic. That's it. Fully digital, fully traceable. And guess what? If you got those two things, someone's controlling it fully. So, you don't get to tuck away any money. And one thing, when I was looking stuff up, someone said, hey, it is good to have money tucked away just in case something like domestic violence. You can hide some money in the wall or a mattress or something, and then in the middle of the night, get the hell out of there. But if everything's being monitored, then everything's being monitored. You spend your money somewhere, they'll know. That is the one thing that I've noticed that I like about having cards attached to your phone. Because if someone uses your card or anything like that, 30 seconds goes by and I get a text saying, hey, my card was used here at this time for this amount. Boom. Was this you? Hopefully it was you. I love that. But if something is wrong in your house and you're trying to get away, that evil person could look at statements or online or something and be like, oh, you're trying to fucking do what? So that's one thing that is actually kind of scary. You really do not think about that. You really don't. No marketplaces. You're not going anywhere and buying anything off of somebody in a parking lot. Because you know what? Now you're going to risk fraud. What if they got some shit set up on their end? You swipe your card or give them that information. You don't know. It's not a reputable source. So now you got to worry about that. No garage sales, no yard sales. And again, especially if you're paranoid about people getting that information. Because I've seen the phones have that little card reader. You just plug it into the top, slide it, and it does the same thing as a credit card reader. But now it's in that person's possession. So that's kind of scary. You know what this also means? You don't get to donate money, no cash anywhere. Oh, you see a homeless on the side of the street? Hey, bud, here's $5. Nope. No more. Not a damn penny. Because everything's on a card. And you ain't giving your card to no hobos. Now, you know what happens now? When Gam Gam used to leave $100 in your birthday card, she ain't doing that shit anymore. It's all digital, baby. So, I mean, yeah, you could get a gift card, $100 gift card, still traceable, still watchable, but you don't get that crisp money in the card. You remember you open a card up and the first thing you would see is the money, but you had to pretend like you didn't see the money and read the card in its entirety before you said anything about the money. Then you go, oh my goodness, there's money in this card. Thanks, Gam Gam. You get no more of that. That's done. That's over. You know what else you don't get? Remember when Gam would give you like $5 to put in your piggy bank? No more piggy banks. Shut that shit down. Bust them up because they ain't got nothing to put in them. Kids, go ahead and forget about the tooth fairy. You put your tooth under the pillow, and guess what? That motherfucker's going to be there the next morning because the tooth fairy is going to have to adhere to the new rules. And they don't have time to be going to the store getting gift cards for $5. So you're done with that. Your best bet at this point is take that tooth and figure out some kind of scientific way to clone yourself or something because you'll have a better chance than getting cash. You're just not going to be able to make quick cash and sell stuff. Doesn't have to be Facebook, anything. You could be anywhere trying to sell anything for your car breaks down or you run out of gas and you got your I don't know, you got something in your car that you can sell for $50. Well, guess what? Nobody's got $50. You're just stranded. And then everything now will exclusively be based on affordability. Whatever you have on your cards is whatever you have, and there's nothing squirreled away for a rainy day. Remember that again. You have nothing extra, but if you did, the banking institutions and whatnot, they'll be able to see it. Everything's on a paper trail. So if you want something and you don't have the money for it, you're just going to have to wait. There's no way to make that quick buck anymore. Because now, since everything's digital, people, they're going to be heightened. They're alert. They're going to be sensitive to giving out any information. You know, when someone would be like, yeah, you call somewhere and give out the last four of your card. Nope. You're going to have to double check, triple check with whoever you're dealing with now. So, because if not, everything you get is going to have to be from the dollar store. And trust me, that ain't fun. As a little side story, I tried to switch up my detergent because I was like, man, the stuff I'm getting is expensive. Let's go a little cheaper. I switched from a liquid to a powder. And I'm telling you, I thought it was some kind of chemical warfare. Like I was itching. Imagine you do your laundry and you work, you do this, that, and the other. You come home, you get a shower, you sit down, you're relaxing, and you start itching like a fucking crack fiend. And you're thinking, did someone give me something? Like I was freaking out about it. I'll talk more about it next week, but yeah, I thought I was going crazy. And hey, you get what you pay for, and that's going to be even more. Some things you just got to pay more for, like laundry detergent. I'll pay a couple extra bucks so I'm not scratching the top few layers of skin off every day. But that was a while ago. I'm good now. And now I know. I've learned from my mistakes. Don't go cheap. And then we're going to end it with a few guarantees. You can be guaranteed that the government could freeze your money at any given time. You can be restricted from buying stuff with the push of a button. Boop. Now you can't do shit. You are shut off. You will have interest and fees, and there will be no way around it. Sometimes you can do a little workaround and not get a fee or interest, but now that everything is digital and there's a trail, guess what? You're going to pay those fucking fees and interest, and you're going to pay them right now, or ain't nothing going to happen. your account will be frozen. Let's go back to that real quick. If something happened and someone made a mistake, all it would take is user error, and you wouldn't even be able to access any of your funds from any of your accounts because they're all tied to your name. Terrifying, right? And again, if some shit like that happened, you have no nest egg. You have no backup. All your eggs are in one basket, and you're hoping and praying that that basket doesn't break. And just like all technology, at some point it's going to fuck up. And you can guarantee that there's going to be an outage that's going to leave you broke at the worst possible time. And you can also guarantee that there is going to be some sort of cyber attack. Someone is going to take time out of their day, month, and year to do some malicious shit. And guess what? There's nothing you're going to be able to do about it unless you are a fucking level 10 hacker. I don't know what the levels are in hacking, but I'm assuming level 10's pretty high. I don't know. But why are we even worrying about it? Maybe that's what I need to get into hacking so I know what to do. Like I believe in karma. So I'm not trying to do anything horrible so that the rest of my life is a shit show. But I would love to just, rehack some of these places and give the money back. Because it's only going to get worse and scarier. And yeah, it's crazy. Like there's going to be no financial privacy. You piss off the right person, they can put all your financial information on the internet. Yep. Every little thing that you do, privacy is gone. Because it's going to be on a site somewhere where you're going to have to sign in. And like I said, someone could fall asleep on a button and shut down all the accounts. And I know places don't have a shut down accounts button that they just flip up and click into. But you never know. You never know how life is going to be when the technology, when it completely takes over. Because we're just about there, but not quite. Once they get the AI at 100%, shit's going to start popping off. So get ready for that. So yeah, these are some things that I have found and learned about after looking into what a cashless society would kind of be like. Some of the things I didn't think of, some I did. And we just got to think about what we're going to do, how we're going to keep safe and be ready when this happens. Look at all the places that have gone completely digital. Restaurants you go to. Some of the damn restaurants don't even have menus. You got to scan a QR code. And then to pay, you probably do the same thing some places. It's crazy. A lot of places have the little fucking computers at the tables. You can play some games. You can pay your check and this, that, and the other. It's crazy. That's where we're at. Wealth is no longer tangible. It doesn't matter. Because if you piss off the right person, they will set your account to zero. But you know what happens now? We all just become a number. How much money you got on that plastic card? And before doing this episode, before looking into things and understanding a little bit more, I was kind of on board with the cashless society. Not 100%, maybe about 40%. But I was leaning towards it. And now that I've checked out a few more things, I'm like, But then again, it doesn't matter because it seems like it's going to happen no matter what. So, yeah, we're kind of screwed no matter how you cut it, right? So, yeah, we'll give it 5 years and see how the world is going to be. I'm a little scared, not going to lie to you, just a little scared. And this is the episode on talking about what a cashless society might look and feel like. And it's all over the place, and we'll see. Because I like it, I don't like it. I'm all about privacy. So if I can't get privacy, then yeah, not a happy camper. I think that's going to be it for this week. I'm going to cut out of here. This was good. We learned a lot. Hopefully you got to, look at things differently, because we are going to this digital era and your money could be funny. So get ready for that. All right. Don't forget Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, where you can check all the full episodes out. Casually Uncomfortable. Twitter at Casually Unchuck. Let your friends know. All right. I will see you Wednesday. Thanks for listening to this crazy idea of a cashless society. Get ready. Get ready. Put your money away. Scrounge a couple bucks for a rainy day, because shit's getting out of control. All right, I'll see you Wednesday. Have fun, be safe, and don't be a piece of shit. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.